This series is rated M for mature, so no kids!
Don't you dare touch Grace, you little monster!
Got a gun. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, she's totally insane! Bring her to me. I'll do the experiment while she's still warm. I need to extract the brain right away.
What?
Fran, are you all right? What have you done with her?
She tried to kill me. You were right about Fran, Dr. Dean. She was sick.
But she's bleeding. Let me take care of her. No, you won't. She's mine now. I've been waiting for this moment for many years now. Looking for the right child, the right brain. Now that I have her, nothing can stop me.
Yes! Yeah! Fucking Itward!
Oh, Fran! Everything will be fine. Who are you? I'm Itward, the one many children talk about. But you're not human. Ectoprot, Palantris monochaist. Gorska, Itward, I found him.
His voice was like...
Gorska, Itward, I found him. Oh, my goodness! Stay away from the girl. Leave her alone.
Little Fran must be cured.
Do you think you can use the same body?
Yes, she's not completely gone yet. Here I go. Oh, Mother Mabuka, you took the innocence of the child. Fran is now dead and alive. Wake up in darkness, Fran, and you'll be able to walk towards the light.
Ah, what happened? Itward? Palantris? My heart hurts. Mr. Midnight, how? You're alive, my kitty. I missed you so much. Please tell me something.
Fran, we must go now.
Go? All right. Dr. Deern? Look, this is Itward and Palantris. I told you about them, remember? I told you they were real. See? Can you believe me now? Whoa!
Too much duotine. He can't hear you. I think he is under the power of Mabuka now.
Oh, shit. Mabuka's... Okay.
We really must leave now.
Does Mabuka have anything to say?
I hope not.
But can he come with us? Please. He has been really nice to me. He really wanted to protect me and help me.
We can't bring him with us. I'm sorry. But what we can do is to make him believe that all of this was a dream. He will wake up and think none of this really happened. But he won't remember you, Fran.
I see. Well, that's okay, I guess, as long as he is safe.
That's very kind. You're finally seeing beyond your own desires. You are becoming one with everything. Your parents would be very proud of you.
You really think so? Oh, thank you, Palantris.
Now let's send Dr. Dean home. Master Dean, Onum vecma sudensla ecto.
Ah!
Goodbye, Dr. Deern.
Let's go now, Fran. There's so much you must see and learn.
That sounds like fun. Let's go, kitty. I still don't know many things. But one thing I do know. That between guilt and fear, I choose happiness.
Turn around. Look at what you see.
That's pretty awesome. Okay. Well, there's 2 moons!
What? Heresy!
That is great. But okay. Some unanswered questions. Open to
Were
interpretation.
there, though?
Yeah. What was the experiment he wanted to do?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it was something about the twins. It was something about her being from one of the twins. Her, yeah.
How much of
Little
this,
vague.
part of me wonders if, like, at the end, like, when they had her, if they actually did just operate on her and this is just her brain sparking.
Or is this just the last thoughts?
That's funny.
English proof rating?
Egg.
Or were these just her last thoughts before she fucking died from being shot by a doctor?
True, but so much in the game you could interpret as just like some sort of she was experimented on and this is what she sees type of thing. I don't know.
Or did it all just
Or it
really
just
happen?
happened. I don't know.
Yeah. I like to think it just really happened.
Yeah.
I like to think it happened exactly the way we just watched it.
Now I have to look something up because I waited all week and I was like,
Music is so good.
I didn't want to see anything. But I noticed when I type in Fran Bow, and maybe it's just because people are wondering if it'll ever happen, the first result under Google is Fran Bow 2. I'm just curious if anything actually was going to ever happen that way.
I don't think so. At least not.
I can't imagine doing a second one.
Yeah. They didn't need to. It's kind of its own thing. There's a Reddit thing that says Fran Bow 2 has been confirmed by Kill Monday, which I'm guessing is the company.
That's the company, yeah.
At 5:59 in this video, they talk about projects that Kill Monday are working on, which include Little Miss Fortune, a Fran Bow port to console, and Fran Bow 2. So they might, I mean, as of November 2018, it's something that they were working on, but there's no official word.
Oh, I see that there. Okay. When is that coming out? I see the thing for it right now. It's got a Steam page.
What? Fran Bow 2?
No, this is the Misfortune.
I'm
looking it up.
It didn't say.
Oh, it literally came out 5 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. It's called, Little Misfortune, September 18th.
Looks like we're playing Little Miss Fortune.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah, because now I think they're Swedish. I think this is a Swedish company.
It is.
I say as I look up and the names are all like Forgenbugen and shit. Kill Monday Games HB, all rights reserved, 2015. Fran Bow, Kill Monday.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That is one of my favorite point and clicks I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yeah, I feel like we basically said everything to say while the game was going.
Yeah.
That was really
goddamn good game.
Man.
I got some others down the pipeline for you to play. A couple other dark point and clicks that you have seen but have never played.
Right. Like Cat Lady?
Bad Dream Coma.
Okay.
Dropsy.
You know, I actually have one that you should play. It's not long. It's actually was made as like a prequel or a prologue to a bigger game that still hasn't come out. But it's called Charnel House Trilogy.
I have it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Cat Lady, there's also a prequel to that, which takes it. It's another character. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I've got it. I never played it. And then Bad Dream Coma, they just came out with Bad Dream Fever, I want to say, like a month ago, which I
want to do soon. So Bad Dream Coma, I got to look up how many of them there are, or which ones came out. But that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And they're all like in the same vein, like kind of like dark, trippy. Dropsy hasn't even like it's got kind of dark moments, but Dropsy is more just kind of like what's going on?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
There's a full Fran Bow documentary on YouTube, like talking about the people who made the game like a behind the scenes documentary.
Did I watch that?
Wow, it's almost an hour long.
Yeah, I want to say that I might have watched that, or I might be thinking of the Hellblade. There was one game that I literally, like, after finishing it, I was like, I need to know about this game, and went on YouTube and watched a documentary, and I think it was Hellblade, now that I think about it.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Did you watch the behind the scenes of Hellblade?
Yeah, I watched a lot of it.
The way that they did that game was in an office room.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They developed their own mocap shit, and we're just like yeah, we just rent this office out, and it was just a little room with them with a couple actors. God, and what blows my mind too is the woman that played Senua was she was an editor for their videos, for their for their trailers and shit. She was a video editor that they used her as a placeholder to test out the mocap.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you know what? She's really good. Let's just keep her. And they made her the character. And she's phenomenal.
She should definitely be in stuff.
Yeah.
Like, get her out there.
She was also the basis of, what was the game they made before that? Was not Heavenly Sword, was it?
I think that was them, actually.
Was that them? One of those games, she was the character model, or they used her for something for that game because they were like, oh, we have this good looking girl. Let's just model something after her. And they kind of used her.
Yeah.
That was the first time. Anyway, enough about Hellblade. We should play Hellblade.
That was great. You know, I have the VR version. I never played it though. We don't need that.
We don't need that in our lives. That's too much.
No, we'll make one of our
that game's
friends
fucked me up enough just with headphones. I can't imagine going through that and having to what is it? Who's talking?
We'll make somebody play it eventually.
Who do we know that's mentally unstable?
A lot of people.
Fair.
Yeah, make Jason go in it. He'd probably laugh.
He wouldn't be able to control a video game.
It's true.
Enough to where it would be like
I've
any
seen
progress
him play
being made.
Video games, you're right.
I would just like to find somebody that can kind of like hold their own in a video game, but who is also kind of like
maybe that's not one for our channel just because it's so
it's too much.
So it's such a downer.
It's not even so much a downer, honestly. Like it's long. The action's repetitive.
Yeah, true.
And I don't even think of it as too much of a downer. I think it's too heavy.
Yeah.
It's too
That's
heavy.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Really. But
it's just like, that's a lot of emotion
mm-hmm.
for what we do. That's one we're going to keep for ourselves, folks.
Yes. You should play it.
Yeah. But if you haven't played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, that is, I think, one of the best games I've played in the past 25 years.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hands
it's
down.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hope you've all enjoyed this Chad and Russ Oween playthrough of Fran Bow.
At this point, it might even be fucking November.
No.
Just entering November, probably.
Because I had 23. Did we do 8 episodes today? So it's possible, maybe. I don't know.
If this ends on Halloween,
I'm kind of hoping it does.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Then this is just our one thing this year.
I mean, if this ends on the 31st, then happy Chad and Russ Oween, everybody.
Yep.
Today's the day. Go get your candy and tell the people that you're getting your candy from. Happy Chad and Russ Oween. Chad and Russ say hi.
Mm-hmm. Let us know what they say.
Tell us what kind of candy you get. If you still trick or treat. If that's even a thing anymore. I miss the days of trick or treating.
I guess.
I do.
I
love
was never
Halloween.
I liked it as a kid, but then once I hit 13 and older, because you know why? Because even as a kid, I hated when the older kids would show up And I was just like,
See, we didn't have in California. We didn't have that problem, at least where I lived. Everybody would. I think a lot of it had to do with us, though.
maybe.
In the neighborhood, like so my parents, or well, not my parents, my dad, my uncles, my grandmother's house was in the neighborhood where my school was, and they would decorate our house. One of these days I have to find video of it because we have years of video recorded. They would decorate our house so crazily. Like one of my uncles is like really good with machines and just engineering and stuff, so they had animatronics, like That's just cool. Moving shit. They had stereo sound set up to where they had soundtracks playing and just narration, and they would get in costume and act shit out in the yard to where people would come from all around the county to see our house.
Oh, well, that's...
And me and a bunch of friends from school,
right,
my entire life up until we left California, would all gather around, and then we'd all go trick-or-treating, the whole neighborhood, then change costumes, then go again. And we would always meet up at the house, and I would stick at the house and do some shit. And it was it was the best time.
It was really easy where I grew up because with the Windmill Club, that was the name of the development. So it was just one big circle with a bunch of little cul-de-sacs off of it. So it was so easy to just make the loop.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'd have to skip some streets because it would take forever. But then they built a bunch of huge like mansions across the way from the Windmill Club, so all of us middle class and lower class kids would be like, let's cross the street, we're going to the rich people. And they would give out the like big candy bars and stuff. I always felt like Halloween here just didn't feel right, and I don't think it was my age. Like it was treated differently in Jersey than it was in California, because California it was just everybody was out doing their thing, and we came here and it was like Tom's River does theirs the day before on the 30th. Oh, okay. So it was kind of weird because they have a parade on the 31st, I think. So everybody goes trick-or-treating on the 30th. I didn't even know that.
And that was weird. But then Brick was like, not a lot of people doing it.
It was big when I was a kid. I still remember, like, I remember they'd have big parades and events and stuff when I was a
nowadays. I mean,
now it's dead every year. We didn't get one trick or treat. No, wait, I'm sorry. We got one trick or treater last year.
I think because I stayed here last year at the house while the kids went out. They went trick or treating, like they did their thing with their friends or whatever. I want to say I maybe had to answer the door once, maybe twice.
Yeah, it's just not a thing anymore.
But
also that we used to trick or treat during a time when we were just allowed out, which is not really the case with people anymore. People aren't really, so it's just a different time.
Yeah.
Plus, kids got more shit to do these days. So probably like, I really don't feel like going out tonight. I'm gonna play a game, or I'm gonna do this or that.
That's a bummer.
Because we did these things ultimately as humans because we needed shit to do.
Yeah.
We don't need shit to do anymore. We got plenty.
But those things were fun.
They were fun because we were young when we experienced them. But if we were young now, we'd probably be like, I'd rather just stay in.
I would have just as much fun today if we put on costumes and were trick-or-treating.
Our age,
I would love it.
I'm saying if we were born.
I miss doing like makeup and monsters. Like I loved the idea of Halloween.
Still get into that, but they can just do that anytime.
Yeah.
They'll make a YouTube channel about it and be like, this is my year. Well, I don't need a day. It's just what I do. Yeah, different world.
Yeah. We're old.
Yeah, we are. But you guys got like a bonus mini podcast at the end today.
Like 5 minutes.
What's that?
It's like 5 minutes.
Well, that was a good like 10-minute, 15-minute podcast.
15-minute rant about just like, I miss Halloween.
And you know what?
My childhood is over.
I always feel bad because everybody I know is always like that with Halloween, and I really never cared. Like when I was a kid, I cared because I liked getting the candy and then eating it the next day, and then
Halloween was like that was our time to shine.
Yeah, for me it was like once I hit 13, maybe 14, I was just like, nah. Actually, no, that's not true. I think once I hit high school, that's when I stopped.
That's when most people.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
I
did technically too because we moved to Jersey and all our Halloween stuff. Yeah. Was California.
A lot of people, though, like at least first quite a few years, it was always those kids going around the high schoolers. And that's when it was like, oh, no,
they're
please.
Just dicks, too.
These people are the worst.
Yeah. Mine turned into when we would go to Halloween parties or something. Like, I ended up getting roped into always doing tux makeup. our buddy Tuck.
That makes sense.
He'd always just make me do some like weird thing to him, so I'd just make him a zombie or something, and I would have nothing because I spent all my time. So we'd go to a party or have a party, and he's got all this makeup on, and I'm just sitting there with red hands. Like, yeah, it's
my costume.
My costume is his makeup guy.
I'm red hands.
Asshole.
I know. I'm the guy that got caught red-handed.
Oh, I still have a picture of it. I had a Halloween party after I was working at Best Buy one year, and everybody that I like, it was the one thing that I was like, oh, I'll go out with my coworkers. They were all having it at somebody's house.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was dressed up. I got stuck working at night, and they were like, oh, we'll come get you afterwards. I'm like, cool. Everybody will be having fun. I'm coming in my Best Buy clothing. So I made them stop at A&P. I was like, I'm gonna make a costume. So I got some gauze and some red food coloring. I wrapped it around my wrists and I doused it in red food coloring.
Oh my god!
And I got there. They're like, so what's your costume? I was like, Best Buy employee. And I held up my wrists. And they were like, oh,
that's good.
And there's pictures of me on Facebook just holding up my wrists.
That happened now. Like Best Buy corporate would find out, have you terminated immediately.
Yeah. Dude. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up real quick.
You know what? And send me the link or whatever, just so I have it. I put it up on screen.
Let me see. Photos. I have to go back to the beginning of Facebook.
Jesus.
Photos of you. It's from... This is 2008, when Facebook first started for like public. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was it. Nope, that's me as a paraplegic.
Oh, I remember that picture.
Yeah. We won't share that one though.
No.
Facebook really needs to have like a sort option. Like date uploaded. Fuck.
Yeah, it's not easy to get around.
Oh, hey, I found us with Kevin Smith.
I hated that picture of me.
I mean, I hated it of me too, but still us with Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a photo op. We sat outside and talking to him about Kurt Russell and Kurt Russell movies. We were talking about it started with Escape from New York, and then it got into X-Men. Hold on. Here it is.
Oh, yep, there you are. There's the pictures.
Everybody else is all like happy, and I'm just like, fuck everything. Man, I'm so upset.
I'm glad we have that to put on screen.
Little bitch.
All right. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Yeah, Fran Bow, cut that part.
Fran Bow's over. Yeah, we talked a lot. I don't know how much of it I kept in. But yeah, we're done with Fran Bow. We'll be back tomorrow with something else. Don't know what. But we'll figure it out.
Oh man. Yeah, thanks for everything, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow with something. Well, I don't know. Bye.